short clip from an engine failure en route to one airport on the VFR flight that I did recently. You can see that I'm trying to aim for the airport that I can see from my Garmin 430, and that is the airport that I'm heading for. I'm at 3000 feet and I'm now trimming for my optimum gliding speed, as you can see from my trim usage here. And just first try to make it for the optimum gliding speed, and then actually concentrate on the airport itself. And I'm starting to reach it. It's approximately, I had a light aircraft, so it's around 80 knots, but I kept it at 90 knots just to make sure, because with full weight it's 104 knots, so I didn't want to risk it too much. And now I'm in the clouds here. I'm just relying on my Garmin 430 and hoping that it will be enough for navigating to that airport. And I waited for the moment that I would break out the clouds so that I could see if I would be able to make it there. And here I'm breaking out the clouds. We can see that we are pretty low here. We can see that we are now at 1500 feet above the ground level on our radar altimeter. That is very low. So, but so far it seemed pretty good. I didn't see the airport at that moment yet, but and for some reason my airplane started to dive there quite a bit. As you can see, I'm back in the IMC conditions, but soon I'll be breaking out the clouds. We can see the airport right there. That is not an option, I saw it right away. So I started to look for another option. I saw that field, then I decided that that's not big enough. So I decided to go for this field right in front of us. I put all the flaps down and then I just slipped it there. And we can see our airspeed gets pretty low here, but I kept my eye on the airspeed. I once actually had to really push the nose down because it would have caused us to spin and stall, and that's not a good. But at this point the landing was pretty sure. I decided to go for that road just for the sake of challenge, because that field itself is not really a interesting thing to land on, just a surface. So I decided to go for the road so that I could see if I could make it and aim well, and stopped my slip there. And I missed this turn, but I shouldn't have turned that aggressively at this low altitude with this low airspeed, because that is always a risk. I didn't have too much hurry, but eventually I made it for the road, and we can actually go back here real quick and see how it actually went. Not my smoothest landing, I have to say, but it wasn't too bad considering the situations. And then I just braked and stopped there. So that was my landing, and let me know in the comments, was it good enough or should I train it more?